Darn, all this rubbish is so heavy. Why are these garbage bags so darn heavy? Gosh darn it. Carrying these is such a hard chore. Oy vey, these darn rubbish bags. Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Almost hit this creature, the canis. This is a rare animal with a population of less than 100. And you just almost hit it with that garbage. And you know, if you left that garbage there, then the canis could have eaten it, then gone sick and died.
Well, I'm just doing my job. So, yeah, see that?
Who are you?
Those are your garbage bags, right?
Yeah,
Do you know how much garbage are in these?
a lot.
Yes. And look what you threw away. These stuffed animals. Is it really necessary to throw these away?
I don't like playing with them anymore.
You know, a garbage man just dumped these into a landfill and almost hurt a rare animal called the canis.
I did not know that. Oh my, what a tragedy.
This is materials economy we live in. God.
What does that mean?
Materials economy. It's the consumer society we live in.
Consumer society?
There are basically 5 components of this. You have extraction, production, distribution, consumption, and disposal. In extraction, resources are taken from the environment for use. And then in production, they're produced into goods to be sold, and distribution is where they're transported to stores. Consumption is when people like us buy them. That's why we're called consumers. And then people like you
People like me?
dispose of these in disposal, and they're taken to landfills where they can pollute the soil and the water and harm animals, or they're taken to incinerators where they're burned and chemicals are released and pollute the air.
That's horrible. What can I do to stop this needless violence?
Okay, there are 3 things you can do, and they're called the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle in order of most optimal to least optimal. Reduce is the most optimal because you're producing the waste that's produced. What happens is that there is an approach called source reduction, in which the use of materials needed to produce the good is reduced, and as a result the output of waste is reduced. And then in reuse, the products are of course being reused. And then recycle is where you have the goods being recycled into new products. And there are 2 categories of recycling. Closed loop recycling, where goods are produced into the same product. For example, aluminum cans being recycled into more aluminum cans. And you have open loop recycling, where products are being recycled into new products. For example, plastic being recycled into slides or polar fleece jackets.
Wow, this sounds so complicated. All of these fancy words you're using, I don't really think I can do much to help.
But you can help. Like,
I can?
Reduce. You can use less. For example, paper. If you're printing something out, you can double-side it instead of just printing out 2 pieces of paper. Then reuse. You, for example, reuse stuff like paper. You can, when it's used, you can use it as scratch paper, or plastic cups, you can wash them and reuse them again. Batteries, you can get rechargeable batteries and they can be used. These stuffed animals, you can save them and give them to your future kids, or if you really don't want these, you can donate them to charity and give it to children. Really, you can. Okay, these are all stuffed animals. This camera container, you can also use these to store stuff. And for any other goods that you can't use, you can give it to a recycling facility and then they can recycle it into new goods.
Wow, what an enriching way to help save our community. Thank you for enlightening me.